Kalala Malak Yahweh Wa Yahushai Bahashem Racha Kwadash, and double honors to the elders of GMS Ruel. Blessings unto those men, and blessings and salutations to the Akim out there in truth, pushing this word in all sincerity and in honesty. With that being said, Shalom Israel Barakatah. Today's lesson, the arrow shall not miss. And we begin the lesson in the scripture of Jeremiah 50 and verse 14, which says the following. Jeremiah 50 and verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And the scripture clearly says, spare no arrows. 200 million missiles shall be shot. One missile can contain multiple warheads inside of one missile alone, like the Satan, for instance. It could contain 10 to 12 warheads. The etymology of the word array, which is a noun according to its mid-14th century online definition, means to order or position of things. Arrangement, sequence. It also means to put in order. And from late 14th century, as rank or line of soldiers, troops drawn up in battle formation. Also equipment, furnishings, gear, splendid furnishings, grandeur, and magnificence. The meaning, an orderly assemblage, is from 1814, as you can see here. Right, an array of troops pertains to the strategic formations of soldiers organized for battle. An orderly assemblage, you see? Now the etymology of array, which is a verb, this one says, according to its mid-14th century online definition, it also means a marshal troops, arrange an army for battle, late 14th century, to put things in order, arrange, get something ready, prepare, equip, fit out, put clothing on, adorn, or decorate. It also means to put in order, ready, or to place in order. Right. The armies of the earth. In other words, the scripture of Jeremiah 50 and 14 is basically saying unto the armies of the earth to get prepared and to get ready for the coming battle against modern day Babylon, which is America. In other words, the scripture of Jeremiah 50 and verse 14 is basically saying unto the armies of the earth to get prepared and to get ready for the coming battle against modern day Babylon, which speaks of America. To put yourselves in order and to arrange your armies for the coming battle. The arrows represent the missiles of destruction that the nations have in their possession. No arrows shall be spared, because they shall all take flight. And when it comes to those smaller nations, they now have nuclear capability. Let the weak say, I am strong. As soon as World War III is declared, that is the end of Esau, Edom's wicked rulership on the earth. It's just as it says here, no arrow shall be spared. They also shall not miss once they take flight. Let's go over to that scripture of 2 Esdras 16 and 13. 2 Esdras 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. The bow represents the silo, Salakia, and the arrow represents the missile. The day cometh when these sharp arrows shall be shot into the ends of the world. The ends of the world is in reference to America. And the 200 million missiles shall not miss, nor break their ranks in flight. They shall fall upon modern day Idumea, which is also known as Babylon the Great, and it shall become the lake of fire. And when it comes to the swords of the Lord taking flight, none shall malfunction, none shall be brought down, and none shall miss to hit their strategic targets. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, shall be guiding them to their strategic targets. And plus, no hypersonic missile can be caught or be brought down. They're too fast. This is the will and purpose of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai, and it shall be performed against Babylon, according to the scripture of Jeremiah 51:29. It says, and the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. And the missiles shall also touch down upon the place that the small hats now inhabit. But the heavy bombardment shall be concentrated mainly upon modern-day Babylon the Great. And once the missiles touch down, the great earthquake shall emerge, and the scenery and landscape that you once knew shall change drastically in that besom of destruction. Nothing shall be recognized. War cometh, and those mighty men shall be awakened to bring about the weapons of the Lord's indignation or righteous anger. They shall bring forth their nuclear capability in which they now possess. Here is that scripture of Joel 3:9 of the mighty men. Joel 3:9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So in other words, those mighty military men of the nation shall be awakened to war. Joel 3:10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Let the weak say, I am strong. This is in reference to smaller countries such as North Korea and Iran possessing nuclear capability. They are also strong due to the support and backup of these other superpower nations such as Russia and China. Even though Esau Edom weakens the nations through their sanctions, these smaller countries are no longer weak, but strong in possessing nuclear capability, in possessing nuclear weapons, drones, and unmanned vehicles. But they are first strong in possessing nuclear capability. Iran not only possesses nuclear capability, but they also possess suicide drones that have diverse capabilities. Iran has at least 10 different models of suicide drones, which explode on impact. And these Iranian drones are also accurate as ballistic missiles and can fly at lower altitudes to what? To evade radar. This is why the scripture of Joel 3:10 has said, let the weak say, I am strong. In other words, the little nation can no longer be bullied. The weaker and smaller nations are now confident in saying, I am strong, due to the fact that they now possess nuclear capability and are backed up by greater superpowered nations. The weaker nations have now leveled the playing field when it comes to the waster to destroy. In the possession of nuclear arms, they have leveled the playing field. The missiles represent the destruction and the end of this wicked generation and civilization at hand. And after the missiles touch down, the scenery and landscape that you once knew shall change drastically in that besom of destruction. You're not going to know when one state began and the other one ended. Modern day Babylon shall become desolate and without inhabitants, and it shall become the forbidden zone. Not only will the missiles destroy, but the chariots of the Lord will also take part in the destruction of modern day Babylon the Great. Many people shall see the real battle of the war of the worlds. The scriptures do say one realm shall fight against another. You know what? Let's go right over to that scripture. Let's go right over to the point. 2nd Esdras 13 and 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. And this is 2nd Esdras 13 and 31. And basically this speaks of an all-out war on all levels. The time cometh when the people shall also engage in racial wars. All hell shall break loose on all levels. The realm of men shall also fight against the Lord's realm of spiritual forces. One realm shall fight against another. This worldly realm shall engage in warfare with the angelic hosts, which host means armies, of the spiritual realm. This worldly realm shall engage in warfare with the angelic hosts of the spiritual realm, bringing about the true war of the worlds. But the Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, shall be victorious in his vengeance. He's coming back in vengeance. Once the CHIP is fully implemented around the world, all hell will break loose, and upon the Lord's second return, the slain of the Lord, Yahweh Wayoshai, shall be many. First is the CHIP, then World War III, and then in the middle of that war, the Lord returns for the elect chosen of true Israel. The elect shall scarcely be saved. And once the elect of Israel are beamed up, the elect out of the house of David is beamed up into the chariots, then the onslaught of missiles shall then proceed to rain down upon Babylon the Great. That army of missiles on that day shall not break their ranks, and none shall miss, because the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, shall be guiding them to their strategic targets. And with that being said, Kalalah Malak Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, and double honors to the elders of Jemas Ruel, blessings unto those men, and blessings and salutations to the Akim out there in truth, pushing his word in all sincerity and in honesty. With that being said, Shalom Israel, Brakta.